A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just going to tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
The fact she's taking advantage of the system and designed her life to revolve around getting money from 6 different men without considering that her children will grow up without a present father figure is insane. There should be laws against this that put a cap on the amount of money a woman can receive if she rigs the system.
Hey, that's a great idea.
What's the problem with dating as single mums? I don't understand the issue with these men. We're talking men in their late 30s, like 38, 39, and as soon as you mention you've got children, they don't want to fucking know. And I don't get it. And then they go simping over 21-year-olds. And that's because they've got no responsibility. The free-spirited get to do whatever the hell they want, and it makes them look good and feel better about themselves. There is nothing wrong with dating a single mother. Like, my kids are practically teenagers. Well, my daughter is. She's nearly 16. My son's nearly 11. If anything, I've got more free time now opposed to what I had 4 years ago. This whole stigma of, like, dating someone with kids has really, really got to stop. Like, it's wrong. It really is wrong. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm 33 years old. I know what I want. I'm responsible. I do a pretty good job raising my children on my own. I've been single 4 years. What's the problem?
What's wrong with dating a single mum, she asks. She already answered her own question. She said a 21-year-old is free-spirited and can do whatever they want. But although she says she is free, she just doesn't have that much freedom. She thinks it's wrong for guys to have these preferences, but she doesn't think it's wrong to only date guys who are over 6 foot. They always want men to make compromises, but they don't want to make compromises with men.
Actually, I've noticed that.
I've been hearing a ton of hate online for single mothers, right? Well, guess what? Every single mother's not a loose woman. Sometimes you get married, have kids with the man that you're married to, and it doesn't work out. And then instantly, you're a single mother or a single dad. So, guess what? The beautiful thing about a single mom or dad is they're already used to being a giver. They're already used to being committed. They're already used to dividing and giving you love and attention and meeting your needs because they've been doing it for their kids. And guess what? The kids are not going to be there forever. Eventually, they're going to grow up and have their own lives. And then you have that person to yourself.
She said they are used to being committed. If that were true, she wouldn't have broken the commitment she already had. What about during the time when her kids are still young? The guy will still be second best. By the time they grow older, she would have become the wall, and she won't want to give any longer. At that point, she'll want to receive.
Give her nothing.
Okay, so here's something I feel like I don't hear talked about enough. That is a really big part of dating as a single parent, whether it be a single mom, single dad, dating after divorce, or whatever it is, somebody who's co-parenting. You have a schedule with your children. I was talking to a new client last week and he's like, I feel like I'm running into a lot of people. I've been using the dating apps, I'm having success, I'm going on dates. But I've just kind of got to the point where I started asking the women if they have kids right away, like, okay, before we even meet, what's your custody arrangement? Like, what days do you have your kids? If you don't have the same schedules with your kids, the odds of making a relationship work are very slim. So I would be interested in hearing from people who have done this, have experience with it. Have you ever made it work with somebody who had an opposite parenting schedule? You have to be able to spend time with the person. And if you don't have that time and you two can't make it work, then how do you plan to build a relationship?
It is difficult to make arrangements to date single parents without crossing schedules. If you are not willing to make time, which consequently could be at the expense of your children, there's really no point.
Exactly right.